Hello boys and welcome back to St Columba's. Today is an exciting day. It's an exciting day because we're one step closer to you joining us in September. I've just got back from a quick trip into school this morning, and while I was there I was able to see your information pack, your transition pack, being put together by our office staff, ready to go into the post really soon. Whilst I was there, I was also able to find out that there is a survey link created by Mr. Martin that will be coming your way very soon as well. So keep an eye on your emails, keep an eye on the letterbox for when the transition pack comes in. Now, the transition pack is really important because it contains lots of paperwork, lots of documents that you, your parents and carers will need to make sure are filled out before you join us. Inside the pack, I'm going to go through a few things now. Inside the pack, there is a cover letter and there's a few bits of information on there specific to you. I'm not going to read out exactly what they are, but I will come to one of them in a few moments. So the cover letter is in there. Inside there's a little tiny booklet, an A5 size booklet. This is from Boffins. Boffins are our uniform supplier. So inside here is a list of all the different parts of the uniform that you would need to get hold of before you join us. So really important leaflet, that one. There is a booklet which is our parent pay system, or the guidance to our parent pay system I should say. Parent pay is the system that we use for when you need to pay for things. So buying your lunch, buying revision guides if you're further up to school, paying for school trips, things like that. We don't use cash in any way in school. It's all done on parent pay. This booklet, and you can see I've got this one open, and the reason I've got it open is that yours is pre-printed with your name on the front, and I don't want to show the name on the front of this one. And it has on there your user ID and password to log into parent pay. The really important thing about this form is that you don't activate your account until September 1st. Okay, might be tempting to activate it and have a look, but please don't. Don't activate until the 1st of September at the very earliest. Okay, and that's actually written across the top of the page there. Still more things to go in the transition booklets. You've got a yellow booklet, and again I've got this one open for the same reason as the last one. Your name is printed on the front of your yellow booklet, and I don't want to show the name on this one either. This is really important. This is a whole range of forms that your parents and carers need to fill out and get back to us as soon as they can. Okay, so please fill those forms out and get them sent back in to us. Nearly at the end, inside the package is our transition booklet. Now this booklet, I love this booklet because it's got so much good information in it about the school, and you can go through this at your leisure, but I'm just having a little look through because there is a page I need to draw your attention to, and that's this page at the back. This is Appendix 4. If in your current school you had access to free school meals, there's a good chance that that can continue into secondary school, but your parents and carers need to apply for it. Okay, and the instructions are on Appendix 4 here for how to do that. But again, it has a date attached to it. I'm just having a little double check. There we go. So it says on here, please don't do this before September the 7th. Okay, so don't do this before September the 7th. If you do it before then, we won't be notified whether you're eligible for the free school meals or not. Your primary school will be notified, but we won't be. Okay, so please don't do that before September the 7th. However, I've given you a lot of information, and if there's any questions that you've got, maybe I've spoken too quickly or I'm not clear enough, then please do contact the front office at school and they will get some answers out to you. One thing that's inside the pack that I didn't mention in my little list there is that the transition pack will be containing your school tie, your new school tie. Our school ties, as you heard on the message that Mr. Martin gave us not so very long ago, our school ties are house ties, so they're colour-coded according to the house that you've been allocated to. I think Mr. Martin described it as being at Hogwarts and going through the sorting hat, things like that. In your pack, if we have given you a tie with a blue stripe, then you are going to be a member of Beckett House. Your form tutor will be Mr. Jackson, and the head of house for Beckett is Mr. Martin. You've met Mr. Martin in previous videos. He's one of our assistant head teachers. If you have a tie with a green stripe, then that means you're a member of Campion House. Campion House tutor is Ms Martin, and the head of Campion House is Mr McGonnell, another one of our senior teachers. If you are in Fisher House, then your tie is going to have a red stripe. Your tutor will be Miss Davids, and your head of house will be Mrs Calland, also a member of our SLT, but she's our Senko too. Ms Davids has recorded a brief introduction to herself for you as well. So I'm going to hand over to Miss Davids so that she can introduce herself to you right now.
Hi guys, I'm Miss Davids. Just to introduce myself a little bit, I'll be one of the form tutors for year 7 from September. So I'm looking forward to seeing you. I'm one of your many science teachers, so you'll probably get me to teach you. I'm so excited to come to St. Columbus and do some amazing science lessons and introduce you to my world of biology. Looking forward to meet you all. Bye.
Okay, thanks there to Ms Davids, tutor for Fisher House. So the next one in our list is L, is Loyola. So if your tie has an orange stripe, you are a member of Loyola House. Your form tutor is Mr Kelly. Your head of house is Mr Evans. You've met Mr Evans in some of our previous videos as well. He's our deputy head teacher. And also, like Ms Davids, Mr Kelly has recorded an introduction to himself for you to listen to. So here we go. I'll hand over now to Mr Kelly.
Hi everyone, my name is Mr Kelly. I am a year 7 form tutor and I teach religious education. Much like many of you, I will also be starting my St Columbus journey this September, so I really look forward to meeting all of you, and hopefully we can get back to normal as soon as possible and hit the ground running as a year group. Take care everyone and have a great summer.
Thank you, Mr Kelly. Mr Kelly there introducing himself to all of us and also to his tutor group. Moving down the list though, we're now at M, so this is Morehouse. If your tie has a yellow stripe on it, then you're a member of Morehouse. Your form tutor is Mr Williams, and your head of house is Ms Turner. Ms Turner, another one of our assistant head teachers and a member of SLT. Mr Williams has also recorded a video, but in Mr Williams' video, he's also going to speak to you about the importance of good attendance and punctuality when you come to school.
Hello Year 7, my name is Mr Williams. I'm Head of Computer Science at St Columbus. Really looking forward to seeing you in September. I'll be one of your form tutors. I want to talk to you very briefly about 2 really important aspects of life at St Columbus. The first one is attendance. Obviously you need to be in school to make sure you're learning and progressing, ensuring you're going to meet your predicted grade targets. So make sure you get to school every day. And also the second thing is punctuality. School starts at 8:30. Make sure you're in school no later than 8:20 so you can go to your form, get registered and start the day on time. Look forward to seeing you all in September.
So that was Mr Williams there having a little chat with his tutees. Now if you've got a tie with a purple stripe, this is the last of our houses, if you've got a tie with a purple stripe, that means that you are a member of Xavier House. The tutor for Xavier House is Mr Watson, and the head of Xavier House, another member of our SLT, is Mrs Natali. Mr Watson also has a couple of things that he wants to talk to you about, so I'm going to hand over to him now. So Mr Watson, it's all yours.
Hello, I'm Mr. Watson and I'm the head of music. Just wanted to send you a very quick message to say I'm looking forward to meeting you all. In the music department, you're going to be exposed to a lot of different instruments, guitars, pianos, keyboards, xylophones and African drums. And also in terms of what we're going to learn and study about, there's going to be lots of exciting topics, world music, you're going to develop your keyboard skills, you're going to learn about music notation and how to write music down. So I look forward to meeting you in September. Okay, take care. Bye-bye.
To Mr Watson. Now we've got such a lot of information to give to you today that we're having to have 2 videos instead of 1. So there is a part 2. Make sure you've got the link to part 2 and have a look on that. And in that video we're going to be talking about the house points that some of you have already gained for your houses. In the meantime, have a good day and we'll see you again in part 2 of the video. Bye bye now.